Well, howdy, howdy, howdy. Nearly Senior Citizen here. Greetings, boys and girls, and welcome to this. It is, let me check the taskbar there, 7:02 a.m., which means, of course, I'm late. It is Friday, the 23rd of June, 2017. I've not had any real cannabis oil for a time. I've just had bud, and that's lower THC and, you know, lower pain control. And so I've been really hurting. I went to bed at 1 o'clock last night and I had pain and anxiety from low THC in my blood, and it was about 3 a.m. before I fell asleep. A little after 5, pain woke me up, and so I've had about 2 hours sleep and I'm not feeling all that good. I hurt a lot. I've got about enough cannabis left for a bowl. And so, not doing well, hurting quite a bit. So, I've been pushing through it for the last couple days, you know, because I'd had some oil, and it was bringing my, I need to be here. I had been here, but I've been spending most of my time here. So, I'm right here and lower right now, and not doing well because of that. I'm hoping that my parents will have actually taken a bit of a, what's the word I'm looking for? Pity on me and sent me some money. Here's hoping that they actually have. They said they did, but they also said they did it several days ago and nothing showed up. So who knows? I mean, it might be $5, it might be anything. It's hard to say. Yay! But my housemates are going away for the weekend. They're going to be leaving either today or tomorrow or some such. They're going to a concert, so I'm going to be just here by myself for, you know, a time. I got to feed the guinea pigs while they're gone, and I don't mind doing that. That's a good thing. I like the little guinea piggies, so that's a-okay. I don't know how they're getting there. So here's hoping that if they're going to drive my car, they don't drive it all the way. It's quite a distance, so we shall see. You know, thumbs up. But yeah, I'm hurting, and I haven't done a whole lot because I've been hurting. When I hurt more, I do less. I mean, I have to walk and move. You have to balance pain with the hazards of immobility. Not moving is incredibly bad for you. It's your joints lock up, your muscles freeze, your joints freeze up, your internal parts don't work well, your lungs go downhill, your kidneys don't work well. Everything just falls apart if you don't move. So even though I hurt, I still do as much physical stuff as I can because I don't want, you know, blood clots in my legs. Healthy people have had blood clots develop in their legs just by having a lazy weekend of just lazing around on a couch for 2 days and develop blood clots from that. Well, I'm older now and I've got all sorts of physical problems, so I don't need blood clots or worse from immobility. So even though it hurts and I walk and do as much as I can, I mean, I don't lift things and such. I don't do that sort of moving around. I walk. And even though I can walk pretty good on level surfaces, it's going up and down stairs here in the house that is so incredibly painful. Just that extra movement of the hips and knees to get my feet lifted and onto stairs is incredibly painful. Not painful. Painful feels like ground glass in my hips and my knees. So when I'm downstairs, I can go walking, and I walk as much as I can. It's not far. I mean, normally I can walk like from here to Walmart, which is 3 miles, and then carry my 15-20 pounds worth of packages back. You know, no problem. 6-mile round trip while carrying stuff. Right now, it's going to take me a long time to walk down to the post office. And the post office is, well, it's less than a mile away. So it's going to take me a long time to walk there, and it's going to take me a long time to walk back. Yay! But at least I can do it, and I'm going to do it, even though it hurts, because it's, you know, it's dangerous. And what with my not having my variable positive air pressure machine to wear when I sleep at night, because it was where ants were while I was in my brother-in-law's garage. And not only that, before I realized what was going on there, ant poison had been sprayed, so I don't need to be breathing ant poison if there's any ant poison in it. I need to get my VPAP machine checked out by the Veterans Administration. You know, but because of that, I've got extra strain on my heart as it is. Carrie Fisher, one of the reasons she died was not just the drug use, which again, she fought her demons and we didn't walk in her shoes. And a lot of people with mental issues have to deal with those mental issues by self-medicating, which oftentimes means drugs. Unless you've walked in those shoes and you know what it's like, you can't condemn. But the big thing that killed her was her untreated sleep apnea. That is an incredible strain on your heart and your brain when you stop breathing while you're sleeping. And it killed her. And other people in the comments have mentioned they've known people that their sleep apnea has killed them at 35 and such. I'm 54, I've got sleep apnea. Even though cannabis helps, I don't have enough cannabis all the time. Cannabis is actually good for sleep apnea, some forms. I don't know if it's good for central apnea. I have central sleep apnea. That's not like there's the kind where you get blockage. You stop breathing because the soft tissues in your throat collapse and it just literally blocks off your breathing and you can't breathe and you fight and struggle to breathe until you're able to breathe and then all the tissues retract. Central apnea, which I have, is literally your brain just stops sending signals to your lungs to breathe. So you're just going and you do that for about a minute until suddenly your brain goes, oh, maybe the reason we're dying is, and you start breathing again. Now I've had I don't know if this ties into it. I remember all my life I have had issues periodically as a kid where if I didn't think about what I was doing, I would stop breathing. I would have to concentrate on breathing at times, or I would stop breathing while I was awake and conscious. And so my unconscious breathing stopped and I had to take over until it took over again and I was able to breathe without concentrating on it. There was no panic, it was just, oh, I need to breathe. I sure hope this never happens forever. And that was just part of life. Now I'm wondering if that had something to do with it. That was literally my brain not telling my lungs to breathe, so I had to voluntarily step in and do it. Hard to say, but thumbs up. Yeah, so hopefully things are going to go well. I don't know what the status is of my checking account. Somebody did donate some money, an amount to my GoFundMe. I cannot remember how much that is. I know that I'm still at like minus 250 some odd dollars right now. One of the reasons I haven't looked is I'm kind of afraid to look to see what the status is, but I need to get that to 0 in my checking before the 3rd or 2nd. I can't even remember. Let me check the calendar here to see when payday is. I get paid on the 3rd, so I get paid on July 3rd, a Monday, so yay. I need to get to $0 in my checking by that time, or you know, if I'm at minus 200, my $1,200 disability is going to become $1,000, and my rent is $1,050. So automatically, I'm going to have less than I need just to pay my rent. And then on top of that, of course, I've got to pay for my storage unit, almost $200. I got to pay for the Comcast bill. I've got to buy cannabis, food. I'm already got less money than I get. How am I supposed to do anything past the rent? I am hosed. It's bad. You have all helped me incredibly, and I am so appreciative. I wouldn't even be in this house here right now if it weren't for all of you. So awesome. You all, well, not you all, but whoever did, and there were a lot of people, and you may be watching now if you were one of those, but there was a huge internet spotlight, and I got a lot of donations to my GoFundMe. That got me out of that garage into here, which is good because I had to pay for first, last, and deposit, and I've gotten my car fixed. I've been living, which is good. So if it hadn't been for all of you and the internet spotlight, I wouldn't even be where I am now. So thumbs up on that. It's just I haven't been homeless yet. I don't want to be homeless, and so I'm continuing to ask to see if you can help me to keep from being homeless. I'm going to get rid of my storage unit. I don't know what I'm going to do with the stuff in it, but I can't pay for it, so... And I really, literally don't know what I'm going to do with my stuff. I mean, my housemates, at least my female housemate, is pissed about my room because it's cluttered. It has stuff stacked in it. It's clean, but it's cluttered. She is pissed about that, and I get just garbage and guff about it, if not daily, several times a week about my room. And it's just, there's stuff stacked in there. It's clean. In fact, the only reason you can even tell that I live in there is because of the fact that the bed is slept in. The rest of the time, it's clean. It's almost sterile. It's just a mess in that it's cluttered. Everything is stacked neatly, but the fact that they're stacks, there's no room for it. And what am I going to do with my storage unit stuff? So, I don't know what's going to happen with life. I hate asking. I'm from the generation that, you know, if you can't do it, in fact, my parents, they always tell me, you know, if you can't do something on your own, shut up and suffer. That was their generation. If you needed help and you couldn't do it, you shut up and you suffered. That's not the way life is supposed to be. If people can help, it's a good thing to help. I help people as much as I possibly can. And I have been helped, and it's a wonderful thing. There is nothing wrong with asking for help. There's nothing wrong with getting help. But I've got my parents driven into my skull so much that I feel great shame that I ever have to ask. So thumbs up on that. But anyway, now I'm at almost 13 minutes. What I've done is I've already opened up 24 hours worth of comments on my community page here. I'm going to go through and thank 20 to 25 kind commenters. I have a range of 20 to 25 because I'm, with my fibrofog, I'm quite sure I count like 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, and by the time I get up to 25, I'm probably thanked 18 or 15. So I make it a range just to cover myself. Now, I'm not reading the comments yet. I'm going to read the comments. I'm going to answer as many as I can. I'm going to thumbs up every one of them I read. But for right now, I'm just thanking you for having left the comment. I'm not, as stated, not reading them. So whether it is a good comment, a bad comment, or an indifferent comment, it doesn't matter. You left me a comment. Thank you for that. I appreciate it to no end. You get me out of my head, into the world, and that is a beautiful thing. So thank you so very, very much. And remember, if I mispronounce your name, I am so very sorry. I do not deliberately mispronounce names. I am an American English speaker. We are terrible at names, and even though I have turned out to be better at pronouncing names than I thought I would, I am quite sure I'm still slaughtering most of them. So, no disrespect intended if I mispronounce your name. And of course, if you'd like to have a guaranteed shout out, if you could drop that into the comments, I will do my best to make sure to catch it and give people a shout out. I haven't seen any lately. Doesn't mean there aren't any, but I haven't caught any, nor have I seen any when I've gone through afterward. So we're going to go with Baker family, thank you very, very much. And Josh A, thank you, greatly appreciated. Giancarlo Oprins, thank you very, very much. And in C-Studio, it's I-N space C-T-U-D-I-O. I don't know quite how to pronounce that, but thank you very, very much. And Stepson Punk, wow, son of a gun. And thank you very, very much. And Brad Plays Games Jam Brad Jar. Okay, thank you very much. An interesting name. Josh Shroom, thank you very, very much. Outlaw, except the T is a 1. So it's not really pronounced that way, but still. It's pronounced that way. Thank you very much. And Yum Mum, thank you, very appreciated. Jay the Machine, thank you very, very much, greatly appreciate. Breaker Games, thank you very, very much. Matt Y, thank you very, very much, greatly appreciated. Brendan Hogan, thank you, greatly appreciated. And I know saying thank you is greatly appreciated at the same time all the time is kind of boring and dull, but I don't know a lot of different ways to say the same phrase like 20, 25 times and make it be different each time. So thank you. It is greatly appreciated. And love, no, that wouldn't be this one. This would be this one. Yeah, Love X we'll go with. Thank you very, very much. Glubus, thank you very, very much. Gabe0628, thank you. And Maddie Met, son of a gun, thank you very, very much. And Ryan Lasco, thank you, greatly appreciated. Ben Solo, thank you very, very much. And Saint Tanic, SAINTANIC, thank you very, very much, greatly appreciated. Oh, I can't pronounce this one properly, but trying. Lucas Gamchek, I might have that put right here to show why I'm having so much trouble with it. Oh, I hope so. That's a heck of a one. I hope I pronounced it correctly. And Zeppelinator 427, thank you very, very much. Ethan S, thank you, greatly appreciated. Maya, thank you very, very much. And last but not least, Toki Wartooth, thank you very, very much. Greatly, greatly appreciated. Each and every one of you. You get me out of my head into the world, and that's a beautiful thing. I have just about enough time left to quickly go over to my thingy and hit greetings, because I like to give greetings to people in their home languages, as many as I can, as best I can. If you'd like to have a shout out greeting in your home language, if you can tell me how to say hello in your language, I will gladly add it in there. Bon dia, dia di, dia guet, guten tag, annyeonghaseyo, buenos dias, bună dimineața, ohayo, labrit, labas ritas, kamusta, buongiorno, terahomikost, yo regelt. Oh, I've forgotten how to pronounce it already. Boira Baby, and I know that's wrong, but I'm sorry. I don't know why I can't remember how to pronounce that one. But Bari Luys, Ni Hao, Kalimera, Bonjour, Bokertov, Jean Dobry, or less formally, Chess, Lav Dien, Dobry Utro, Mesa Ol Haley, Dobre Rano, Bereda, Privyet, Merhaba, and of course go forth and have the crack. Good food, good drink with good friends. Doesn't have to be an alcoholic beverage, doesn't have to be mounds of crack cocaine, doesn't have to be a prostitute spreading her thighs for you. The crack, good food, good drink with good friends. Definitely a good thing. I'm at 18 minutes, so I might as well do this part too, where I say if you can check out the links down below, click show more, it opens right up. It's almost a whole novel. Nobody's bought one of my t-shirts, nobody's bought one of my mugs, nobody ever will. That's fine, I understand it, but the options down there, if you take a look, and I've also got like Twitter, Facebook, GoFundMe, Patreon.com. I got a blog. There's another link, and I've forgotten what it is, but they're all down there if you could check those out. You don't have to. Couldn't foresee if I wanted to, but you know, the option is there. My thanks to everybody who has donated to my GoFundMe. You're all awesome. And my Patreon.com patrons, I should have you all right here. You are all beautiful, awesome people. Without you, I wouldn't even be here now. The fact that I'm in here in this house right now is because of you. Thank you so very, very much. And if you could toss me a like, that would be awesome. I do appreciate all the positive validation for my existence that I can get. Not anything special, it's just my self-esteem is so low an ant could walk over the top of it and not even brush its belly against my self-esteem's head. 1000% better than it used to be, but still, I'm working on it. And if you could subscribe to the channel, that would be cool, but of course, only if you're down with it. I'm a weird older guy, I'm set in my ways, I do strange things, I'm not for everybody. But if you are down with subscribing, thumbs up. Hope to keep you as a subscriber from now until the end of eternity. Now, I know you've heard the rumors about me enslaving people after death with back-breaking labor for eternity, and while the essentials of that are true, just the essentials. The fact is, it was a contract. I didn't fool anybody. Yes, it was written in 8th century Estonian. Very few people can read that, but it was the best way to make it clear. So thumbs up. Well, I've got a game video coming up. I've got a I got a reaction video coming up, so you take care. Have a great day today, and I will see you on the flip side. And that, my friend, is a very good thing.